Hi again everybody, this is Jenny D and welcome to my channel, Jenny D Makes. Today we're looking at a Bruges lace that's been crocheted being added to a plain skirt. So here you can see the length of the crochet lace, and here's the skirt before I added anything to it. So it's just a little plain black skirt. So first I pinned down the bottom edge. This is quite a stretchy lace and it's going on a stretchy skirt. Here you can see me just stitching down the bottom part of the lace. I used a sort of a long running stitch because I knew that would stretch well with the lace and with the skirt. So here you can see me, I'm stitching up the sides of the lace where the lace met. So I didn't do a complete circle. So this one I actually had to do, like, it's still a running stitch, but I went under and over rather than stitching from the top. And here I am pinning the top of the lace. Then I did the same thing at the top. I stitched across the top, and I tried to pull the two edges of the lace together here. I just felt like there was a bit of a gap there, so I tried to pin it in place so that I could stitch it, the side that I haven't sewn yet, so I can stitch it closer to the end. I was having real troubles getting it to line up. More because the stretchiness of the skirt and stretchiness of the lace was making it very difficult to work with. In the end I just decided to stitch it where it was sitting comfortably, and to do some other treatment to disguise the end and the beginning of the lace. So here I am just stitching down the edge. You can see the gap quite clearly there. I'm just using a sharp needle and a regular thread to sew it down. But now what I did was I took a darning needle, or a tapestry needle, so it's not really a sharp needle, threaded through the end of the crochet thread, so the thread that I've actually used to do the crochet, and where the lace had loops, I just made a faux crochet chain. So I just wrapped the thread around itself a few times just to make it look like a triple crochet. I only had enough of this tail to do two, and then I went back in later with another piece of thread. So you can see that sort of disguises the edge a little bit, and you'll see in the final video that's not obvious at all, that gap. You can't really tell where the lace starts and ends. I actually was worried that I hadn't put the threads through before I sewed it down. I thought that might be a mistake, but in the end it actually turned out quite easy to do, to stitch the ends in even though the lace was already stitched down. So just trim off that one, and then here's another section where I had to join threads because I ran out of a ball, so you can just see me threading in the end. So I just went in and out, wove that thread through the lace so that it was nice and secure, And I tried to match, because this is a variegated thread, I tried to match where I was threading it through with the colour of the tail. Sorry about my dogs fighting in the background. It's cold and wet outside, so there's another tail that I've got to sew through. So there you can see the faux chains look pretty good. You can't really tell that they're not crocheted. And this is just me doing the very last thread. I used around about 4 balls of 10 grams, and it took me more than 25 hours to crochet all the lace. I didn't count in the time that I took to sew it on, and I didn't count the times that I unraveled it because I'd made a mistake. So there you have it, and here's how the skirt looks finished. As you can tell, I'm pretty pleased with the effort. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. The like and subscribe buttons are at the bottom of the video.